Hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. This is the Taku Showboat, and today is Tuesday, February 2nd, 2021. It is Groundhog's Day. Holiday. Quote-unquote holiday. And we officially shall have 6 more weeks of winter. Oh boy. In fact, the prediction of the 6 extra weeks of winter comes on a day where it is in fact snowing. In the area they do the thing with the Groundhog, Puxotani Phil. That area, it was snowing as they announced that there shall be 6 more weeks of winter. How fitting that it is in the snow that they are saying that there's going to be more winter. So, things. Factorio. Let's get into it. I've been busy today with this save. In fact, I let this playthrough run overnight last night. I set the game speed to ×2, and I let it run overnight. I currently have it set to ×4. We're only getting 150 or so while I am streaming. This was about 180, which is ×3 speed. So right now it's closer to ×2.5. My monitor, by the way, is a 144 hertz monitor, so it is capable of actually displaying the 144 frames per second here. That's why that's there. I am in fact streaming in 60 frames per second. At least I should be. I now have 3 science labs processing science that I have just recently set up. The 3 of these are processing up to 115 science per second. And, yeah, so I have 90 or 90 automation, 90 transport. Oh my gosh. I've got 90 production up to. I've got over 90 utility when everything is flowing. I've got over 90 on the chemical and over 90 on the logistic, the pink science. I haven't touched mill yet because mill isn't really required for these last couple of techs. We have 3 technologies to chew through to get to the FTL drive. Is that going to happen in 3 hours? Probably not because of space science. But if it comes down to that, just the amount of time it's taking, I will make it happen. Because right now, it's just time. That's all. It's just time. I see that I would need more rocket fuel to obtain enough space science. Speaking of space science, we've got a little over 100k space science stored up in these, and then probably another 8k, another 11k stored up in here. We need over 700k. No, we need over 400k. 2 mil. Right, math, 2 million. And it's 2.6 on the productivity bonus, which ends up being 770,000 units of science. So we need a bit more space science in order to do this, and it's just a time thing right now. That's really all it is. And rocket fuel, Rocket fuel is rocket fuel. Oh. Dang. Well, that just happened. Balanced to turn that off. We're gonna run down to the mall, pick up a train and some fuel, I suppose. Or we could just get a full restock. Nah. We need our armor. So where are my trains? Over here? You. Gimme. My Locoist. Wait, why you know? Huh. Oh. Did this die? This died. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. I stopped this? Yes, I did. Well, alrighty then. Now I know. Give me some fuel. Of some description. Hello, Ave! I died. Because I'm running the game really fast right now. I died there. Let's go get our stuff back. I died while discussing some of the stuff I did off screen. Yes, I got ran over by a train. Let's try to not have that happen again. Whoops. We've died a couple of times now. Where is the other doohickey? I need my nano emitter there with that ammo. Okay. We're good. Well, we're betterer. So, as I was discussing, I have 3 techs left. I'm sort of I'm part way through this D1 and a good chunk into D2. It's the last tech that's going to kill me, because that will take a very long time if I don't massively scale the amount of rocket fuel and bring in more train loads, multiple train loads of the rocket control units. It's just going to take forever. So if we don't manage to get this towards the end of the stream today, I will make it happen. We're also running the game at as fast as my computer can handle it. Now, rocket fuel. Why are there trains with rocket fuel in their back end? Is this an... Oh, this is... I know what this is. This is an issue of my mall. Requesting rocket fuel? Does my mall request rocket fuel? Something... Something requests rocket fuel. What? Request silver at rocket fuel. Request rocket fuel at space. It's only space? So then why the hell is there wagons that aren't being unloaded at... Oh. That may have been a thing. Why? Just why? Why stuff things? I don't know. We're going to go over and we're going to take care of our little rocket fuel mania here. Huh. Well, I know what has been happening here with this rocket fuel. It's just that we're not, for some reason, making any. Huh. Why? Hydrazine, where's you? Why no ammonia? Oh? Have I made boo-boo? Hydrogen. You are supposed to produce enough hydrogen for the system. Apparently, there is a minor issue. So let's make sure that that is always moving. Yeah. That's better. That's better. Actually having greater than 0 amounts of rocket fuel helps. And then for a time there when I was not running the space science, the rocket fuel trains kept loading in because that station is requesting 8,000 units of rocket fuel, but it can't actually store 8,000 units of rocket fuel. So Train Supply Manager keeps delivering all of those units of rocket fuel at a time. So even though this is all full, etc., it has to wait for this other wagon to be full before this moves. Yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing. How much does this actually make? Oh, nowhere near enough. Okay. Oh, okay. Again with the hydrazine? Now it's chloromethane? Where the hell is that? Here. Hi. Like, ammonia. Seriously? What's that random thing doing there? Monochloramine. There's ammonia. It's just the way that the game is doing stuff with priorities. I may want to pull actually from something else here, but that's just gonna screw a lot of the priorities and systems. Because for whatever reason, the game is only gonna pump from one of these at a time. Yeah, I don't get it. I really don't get it. I guess I could control it with a lower tiered pump. And force a limit with a lower tiered pump. Or use circuit controls and all of that BS. But it's like, I just want it to be evenly split. I want it to be evenly split, and that's just not how the game operates with the fluid mechanics. Is dumb. Is dumb. So, what was I looking for again? We need hydrazine. We need monochloramine. Which is this guy. Monochloramine. We need all of the things in this guy. Meow? Dolly? I hear my dolly. Where's my dolly? I don't know. Don't know where my dolly is. So obviously the answer is we need this again. Meow. Baby? Where'd she go? She ran. She must have ran away. you can be edited to remove this. Well, I mean, I already have this. It's just we need to make a couple of small little edits to it. Where did I put it? Is the grandest of questions. Did I put it here? Rocket fuel. So, rocket fuel and more rocket fuel and more rocket fuel and more rocket fuel. I have nowhere near enough stuff for all that that I'm holding on to at any given time. It needs in the catalysts to actually start working. And it needs power, of course, but hey. That's to be expected. Also, I need more Jax tanks. I need more of the absolutely everything, I guess, to do this. Yes, let's place all the things. Place the things. Go, go, go. That's going to be an output right there. Thank you for placing all of that lovely stuff. And all of that lovely stuff. I'm actually going to, you know, not these. We're gonna not on those. For now. Alright. To the mall. We have a mission. So we also have the ability to make all of the other parts besides the FTL drive now. We should do that. We should really do that as well, because that's ultimately what's going to give us the end screen on this day. And since I do intend this to be the final day of this playthrough, what will come next is the obvious next question. Well, next is going to be the actual There Is No Spoon run. That shall be the next item on the to-do list here for streaming of this game of Factorio. So it will be vanilla, because that's required to do that achievement. And yeah, it'll be great, right? It'll be fantabulous. It better be. We're gonna do it the right way this time and actually not have pollution enabled. So that'll be fun. And then because we have an 8-hour limit, at most that's going to be 3 streams. I'm gonna anticipate it's gonna be 2 streams. Once we do that, we will transition to doing a vanilla plus mega base build with only quality of life mods after doing our There Is No Spoon thing, where all we need to do there is simply launch a rocket. We don't even need a satellite, we just need to launch a rocket. And then we are done. Are there supposed to be... Oh, that's probably in Bob's Warfare, isn't it? The increased mark levels of power armor. Yeah, that's in another set of Bob's mods, and I could have sworn that there was stuff in here that actually makes use of that. But, oh well, I don't have that mod installed, and I don't intend to have that mod installed. Why would they add items of a... Because, like, armor. Why would armor be added in Warfare? Like, come on. It's not... The armor is for more than just fighting biters. You want the armor for lots more stuff than just defending yourself or fighting. It better fits in some other mod set. One other part of the mod. I don't know which one it should be in. Maybe under the logistics stuff. Dolly? Meow? Where is she? Where's my dolly? Where's my dolly? Yeah, meow. How's my dolly? Come here. Come here, my doll. No, you're not here. You're coming here. You're coming here. Hi. She's playful. She's super playful. She grabbed me. She grabbed me by the arm and went to try to bite me. Yes, off you go. We got one of the kittens. What about the other? I don't know. I don't know about the other. Let's see. What was I doing? Right. This tab for that thing. We need one of those, I'm pretty sure. We need 2 of these. So we need 1 of those. We need 2 of those. We need 1 habitation. That should fit. We need 1 life support. We need a 1 command center. And we need 1 astrometrics lab. Now, I imagine that all of this is going to fit just clicking once on this, ideally. You're making more than 1. Oh, no, you are making... You are crafting your 1 item. That needs stuff. It needs rocket fuel, though. So I will need to request rocket fuel here. Sadly. Yet another thing to use my rocket fuel. Alright. Rocket fuel. Your mission is to bring me my rocket fuel. Whenever I have some to deliver. Ideally. Okay. So we have our life support, habitation, command center, and astrometrics lab. What is this going to require? Stuff we have. Okay. So that's easy. What isn't as easy is that I need to get portable fusion reactor Mark IVs. So Mark IVs and Mark IIIs and Mark IIs and Mark I's. This is all really simple stuff. If only we could productivity that. Where's all my speed modules? Oh. Would help if I turned the thing on again after picking up my corpse with all my stuff. Yes, give me more stuff. Refresh me with glorious things. Okay, are you able to craft quickly? I think yes, that the answer is yes for quickness. And we only need to make 100 of them, so that's stupid easy. Stupidly easy. Yes, very, very nice. Wow. So apparently just clicking the button once is a bit too much for some things. We're gonna go ahead and trim off the things that have been made and take them although the game is going to make more of them, I guess. So there's 4 things we need to launch. And once we do get rocket fuel up here in the mall, please tell me that we can actually get stuff up here. Yes, there is a train that is delivering the glorious stuffs. And remember that we've already... have we sent a protection field? No, we are waiting on a protection field. And what about the thrusters? We have launched the thrusters, so that's done, that's done, that's done. We are... Oh. We have the protection field to launch as well. So that's the protection field, the habitation, life support, command center, astrometrics. We're waiting on the 2 fuel cells and the fusion reactor. The fusion reactor is U. That's the command center. The fusion reactor is U. Waiting on 100 of those. And we do now have our 2 fuel cells to launch. Just need that 100 portable fusion reactors, and we are, in fact, good to go. Those are waiting on speed modules to happen. In fact, what I'll do is I will increase the requests for the modules, the individual modules, by a fair bit. This just assigns more bots to deliver over the distance that they need to cover. Just need to make 100 of them. We've made 59, so that is glorious. Let's head over to our space science now. We are 30% of the way through D1 here. I'm not as concerned about D1, although I should always pay close attention, because as it turns out, I need to increase the amount of stuff moved on my train at a given time. And we are not moving because of a lack of iron arriving. Hum. Dee-dum, dee-dum. You. Take that, those, that, and that. And you are going to launch all of those objects for me. Okay. So the production science train actually needs to carry a bit more stuff at a time, and so does the iron train. So you... yeah, just do that. And I'll do that to actually just stop the train. Something I should have been doing this whole time when redoing the stuffs here. Just to give it a no path. Why are you not... Stop! Fill the stupid thing. There you go. So iron, yeah, you need to hold way more at a time. We'll do the same thing at the little iron request that we have here. That guy's gonna... well, we have a couple of those trains moving iron we need to pay very close attention to. Next time we get iron in, we're going to change how much is stored on that. And then when the next one comes in, which should come in next, one of those wagons will be full. Ideally. Ideally. To at least give us a little bit more at a time. There we go. That's the full wagon. Go. You are now done. I should go to where I produce the iron, which is all the way over here. Now, if I am not mistaken, this is being done productively. It can be done more productively and fasterer. And we actually have 3 trains in this system. Yes, we could go faster. Why are you the worst possible type of inserter? Oh yes, and I also made a another upgrade planner to upgrade blues for me. Upgrade those reds. Oh my gosh, the throughput issues. Wow. Upgrades. Glorious, beautiful upgrades. Go, go, go. Do wonderful stuff. I need more. Gib upgrade. Just pay attention to the amount of stuff that I have in the... Alright. Productive! How speedy are we? The answer is very. The answer is very. So you're saying I'm making like 180 plus iron plates. Yeah, I see no reason not to actually just completely fill the thingy at this point. Oh. The what? Huh? Oh. Yeah. Okay. That is a thing that can happen. So, why are you not just making or offloading filtered stuff? That would be far more ideal to offload a filtered manganese and a filtered iron. Yeah. Betterer. Betterer. And then these... Yeah, it's like, again, why are we not just... shoving stuff in like that. And we don't even need those. This shall be the end. Yes, this shall be the end. We are working on FTL theory D1. I've sped up the progress because it's just time at this point. It's just time. We have made, or are in the process of making, everything that needs to be made to hit the end screen, and we're doing it at a rate. I think everything but space science at this point is operating at like 90 plus per second of production potential, and maybe not the mill science. So yeah, there's lots of stuff. I made it to space. I got space science like a while ago at this point. Many streams ago, I got space science. I'm just working on the FTL theory stuff, which is space extension. Remember, this is space extension, not space exploration. We don't physically go to space. We build a interstellar capable spaceship in orbit by doing all these techs and get pieces for it. I mean, come on, Space Extension is a much older mod than Space Exploration, yet everyone immediately thinks about space exploration. So, yeah, it's just weird. This is like one of the go-to mod set things if you want to build a megabase. You add Space Extension to give you a reason to build at scale. They are similar, yes, which is why I'm always question space exploration's choice of name. It's like you do realize that this is going to cause confusion with the existing mod, but oh well. Let me do one of these up here. And one of these. Because that should be a... That is a thing. Hi. Why, hello there. Stuff. Actually, I want this to be far away to give me more belt lines. Oh. Okay. There we go. That, we need to go this way, and I suppose over here. Hello, stuffs. Glorious stuffs. Geez, do I need more? Oh, it's filling as quickly as it is filling. As we are shoving stuff in at 180 per second per wagon. Have I mentioned that the scaling can get a little bit ridiculous? I may have mentioned this. Things can get a little ridiculous. So as well, I had to do a little bit of scaling off screen of some other stuff. In particular, where is my stone brick? I scaled up the stone bricks a bit. Basically, all of this is superfluous now. All I'm getting is the stuff out of these 3 machines. These 3 machines, that's all I really have operating. It's processing all of the slag ever into ungodly amounts of stone bricks and stone, but you know, this for some reason, crushed stone into stone is not a process that can take productivity modules. Nor is slag into crushed stone. But stone into stone bricks? Absolutely. It gets 240% productivity. So normally it's 2 to 1. Yeah, now it's greater than 1 to 1. Now it's a greater than 1 to 1. You get more bricks than stone that you throw at this with all the productivity. It's glorious. It's absolutely glorious. Let's see. So by this point I should have the fusion reactor, right? Let's get in my vehicle. That's what I want to see. I want to see the train sitting and doing nothing. Because it's waiting to chew through stuff. Oh, hello. So now it is... what? What is the issue now? Yellow, red, blue, purple. Yellow, red, blue. Purple. Hi. How you doing? What are you missing? Because that's why we just got all of the iron ever. So now what is the limiting factor here? Or is it simply just how much stuff is being made? I'm pretty sure it's just how much stuff that's being made now. Which is the most ideal situation for us to be in. Where it's no longer any of the stuff provided in that's the problem. It is simply the ability to produce, that we are consuming as much as we're producing. Oh, thank goodness. 55% of the way there. How much space science have I accrued? Nowhere near enough. That's the answer. Nowhere even remotely close to enough. We're going to take our doohickey... Oh, we haven't made that yet? Really? We're still waiting on you? We're still waiting on speed and productivity module 4s? Wasn't there something that used module 4s up here? I think so. I'm gonna clear all of the requests on all of these little energy doohickeys. So you take level 8s, you take level 6s, you take level 4s, but you take efficiency and not productivity 4s. Oh. So that's what was consuming stuff. Right, it was trying to continue to make these, and it was eating all of my level 4 productivity modules. Gotcha. I understand now why we are missing the level 4 productivity modules. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to swap... I'm going to swap to providers. Ew. Wrong button, clearly. That's a bit of stuff. Inventory. Where's the things? Huh? What's eating inventory? Where's the thing that I know is eating my inventory? Or do I just have... Oh. Yeah. Those things. Let's get rid of that. There is a deconstruction planner tile. Not tile. It's you. I need item on ground. Please pick up all of the items on the ground there. Thank you kindly. In case you didn't know, you can make a deconstruction planner set to only grab the stuff that's on the ground and just do a general cleanup of stuff which is on the ground. And you can do it from the map view now, which is even better. So I was in the middle of making all of those providers. That would be providers. Just so that we can reuse some of this stuff. Now, what I made the mistake of doing was making this a provider, which, yeah, made it a little bit smaller. Just a tad bit smaller of a container than what the ones I was using. All right, how are you doing now with these? We still need the speed module 4s and productivity 4s. But that's okay, because what we just did was we allowed these productivity module 2s to be provided onto the network. So anytime I need to... Or... Actually, oh, am I even? Oh, that's a great point. Am I even requesting module 2s on that array? No, I'm not actually doing that, so never mind. Never mind, I'm not actually doing that. Okay. The limiting factor here is what now? Nothing. The answer is nothing is a limiting factor here. Maybe the throughput of pipe. The truth is, with this pipe, I actually need way more than even this is able to make to feed into this assembling machine here. So our production of production science is limited to the production of level 1 chem plants. Oddly. Can you use planners as a fuel in a burner? I've never thought to do that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't... Like... In a what now? What type of burner are you referring to? Like a boiler or a flare stack or what? Because we can just, like, make a little planner and then place a boiler and be like, hey, and it had 0 fuel value. Right, so that might have been before you had the ability to delete the planners. I think there was a point where some things couldn't be deleted, and that was a way to delete it. Oh, really? It's 63k is 63k there, so that's fine. I need to pay attention, actually, to the resin. Can that not be productive? I might have to upgrade that. There's some things that I haven't even remotely upgraded at all. This is also a thing that I upgraded off-screen. The electric engine units. I did a thing for those, as well as for the batteries. The lithium-ion batteries are now being produced at a bit of a larger or faster degree of scale here. So in essence, this is it, really. All I am doing is going around and just adding more and more and more stuff. What I want now is additional jacks, tanks, and pumps. So where are those things? More jacks, tanks. Where are the pumps? They're green. They're super duper green. They look like that pump 4. Always get lost in this because for whatever reason it doesn't highlight stuff as you hover over here. Yeah, I wish that I could just hover over the pump 4 and it would show me the request. It would flash it in here. Because this is a little tedious. There it is. We're gonna get 300 of those. We're gonna request all that we have of those. I'm also going to clean out some stuff. Not everything, but some of this that's eating up inventory space. I think I'm okay now. Let us head back to rocket fuel, the most rocketiest of the rocket fuel. We have arrived. Alright, place the everything. The magic about this system is that we really just need those catalysts. Oh, I should have got more water requested as well, I think. Oh boy, ain't that lovely? Oh, that is lovely. More. More! More of the everything! Okay, that's an input of catalysts. Where's the other input of catalysts? Here. Oops. Okay, let me grab this. We're gonna bring it, like, down and over. And then I need it all the way over here. Okay, that's those. And we need... Alright, thank you for the best of luck to finish this up. As I had said, I will make it happen. Even if we... like, as we approach the end of the stream today. Even if it doesn't happen on its own. I shall make it happen. We will get stuff. Don't you worry. We will prevail. On this day. Alright, you. I need... all of this to come in there. Now, let's see if this is actually going to work. It will take a moment to spin up. Oh, right, I need the catalyst carriers. You take those. And the green carriers are over here. You take those. Actually, I need a lot of catalyst carriers for that. Need more carriers. To the mall. We need a few additional catalyst carriers. Now, where are those? Where are my catalyst carriers being requested? I know I'm requesting them. Huh? Why does it not show me the slot, huh? Like, show me the slot. Like, oh, it's already being requested in another slot. Well, show me the slot then. Take me to the slot. There. Give me all of them. So 1.1 is stable now. Have you seen that news? Recently? 1.1 is stable. They got all the way down to 0 bugs. Zero unaddressed, shall we say, bugs. I'm sure people report stuff that's intended behavior all the time. So, outside of the intended behaviors, there are quote-unquote no bugs anymore in Factorio, in 1.1. The main thing to keep an eye out for then is what happens next. We're still at 68? How? Like, how? This is providing, or this is requesting, like, what am I missing here? I am missing contacts. Really? Well, I guess I need to have a look at gold contacts, but we are in the middle here of scaling up the rocket fuel. Let's take care of this immediately. And as I said, it does take a little bit to spin up. Alright, take that. Now you should be able to maintain enough to keep flowing. And then over here, same deal. Take those. Take those. Long as you can keep flowing, you're good. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And then once we get monochloramine from here, as in once the pumps decide they want to pump the monochloramine, like part of me just wants to do this. Really? Really? Don't you love fluid mechanics? Don't you just love this game's fluid mechanics? They're great. They're wonderful. So what I would have to do is have another building. Is actually do a couple of buildings making ammonia and just distribute them separately. Have one servicing one part of the build and one servicing the other. Well, now I know for future, but that does very little for helping me out now. So essentially what's going to need to happen here is that the ammonia... Oh, that's finally making the monochloramine. Good. The ammonia is now going to go between these two. Actually, what I can do over here is remove that as well, because that's not required. That's going to start filling this, and once this is filled, then we'll get the other stuff. We have to fill buffers. That's the key on all of this, is that we have to fill up buffers before we actually start getting hydrazine and such. And the other one, the dimethylhydrazine, so that we can do this. Hydrazine and dimethylhydrazine. We've got plenty of the oxidizers. That should be flowing, it's just the capsules. The capsules! There's our hydrazine flowing. Once that hits 350k, then we'll start seeing a flow of our rocket fuel, and that will speed up the production on the rockets. The space science will increase its rate, and ideally, it'll increase it enough to actually do this tech, but I'm not going to hold my breath. We don't have enough of a buffer. We don't have enough of a buffer to just finish the final tech right now. Ugh, come on. Hurry it up. You've got a pretty full thing on ammonia here. Your ammonia is processing into hydrazine. Hydrazine, go, go, go. Once that hits 350, this will stop, and then everything else will start to flow, because we need this to flow now. We need to make this stuff. Oh, methanol, right. Why are you not flowing? Ah, right. I need to feed methane into this system. How much methane do you eat? A lot, actually. Is this safe? I believe so. Methane. Methane. Go ahead and feed into this, please. Fill up this methanol tank for me, so I don't have to worry about that. And we'll do the same thing all the way over here. Down 2. 2 is not safe. Another fantastic feature is this snapping. Okay, you. There. Ta-da! Methanol. Good thing we did that before the actual ammonia started to seep in. Or started to actually get delivered. Now we have to wait for the monochloramine to fill up. Mostly. I hope. I hear kitten. Do I hear an ollie? There's an ollie. There's an ollie. Hey, baby. My baby ollie. Adaba. Adabada. Adabada. He wants to get away. He wants to get away. He's not going to get away from me. No, no. Hey. That's my face. We got no claws. We got no claws on the face, fortunately. Hi. Hello, Ollie. Doodoo. Mwah. Kiss, kiss. Off you go. You want to go? Yes, go, go. We've got both the kittens today. Success. Glorious success. We've had both the kittens. Mission accomplished. So, now why are you not going, why you not go this way? Huh? Why you wait for this? Because, yeah, we shouldn't need to wait for this. Just go. Just go. Just do the thing. Now, one thing I could do is be like, hey, have this only active when this is above a certain amount or below a certain amount in this tank. So, something like that, and I could be like, hey, when only be active when it's less than or equal to 100k or 10k. I think it'd be better to be like 50k actually. So that'll only be active when this tank is below 50k. And that'll send stuff off this way, and we'll be able to actually, you know, have some amount of prioritization. Now you are flowing on your rocket fuel. Yay. And I can pretty much, I think, force the same thing by doing the exact same behavior over here. Just to speed this process up a bit. You there. When that is less than 50k, less than equal to, you will be active. Ta-da! We now have additional rocket fuel. It's glorious and beautiful. And the trains very much are enjoying it. We have all 3 trains active, which is exactly the situation we needed. And they could just come in and do a restock, and then off we go, filling up another train load before the next train arrives. So now we are producing more than the trains are capable of shipping out at any given time. And once that backs up, this will fill up even faster! There we go. There we go. Got a little bit of a slowdown there briefly, but yeah, that's better. That's better. This will even out over time as well. Just to keep that in mind, at least I hope it will. I hope it shall even out over time. Yeah. Oh! Oh! Hello. You had to wait. It had to wait briefly. Good. Good. We have 200k space science now. Remember, we need like 750k space science to get what we need. I think if I've done my math correctly, it's like 700 some k on these guys. Now, do I do the thing? I don't want to do the thing. I could do the thing. What is the thing? The thing is... well, there's a couple options with the thing. The thing is we could turn on productivity beaconing to speed this up. That is a very, very valid option that I will go with. And only do it on the science because that I don't see a reason to do it at any other point. We are going to get this tech, maybe, or should I just do this now? Because frankly, I am done. I am done, and the ability to beacon productivity is very powerful. It is an option with Bob's modules. It is a startup option with Bob's modules, so we would have to do a little bit of a restart to get that going. Have you finally done the thing? You've done the thing! Glorious and beautiful thing you have done on this day. We're going to shift all of that to be provider chests at this point. Glorious. We can launch the fusion reactor. So we shall do so at this point. Yeah, beautiful rocket launches. So now the limiting factor is rocket control units and how quickly we get the rocket control units going, because they are being limited by the ability of the one singular train loading up 10 units of stuff at a stack. 10 units a stack, which is not that great. This is a logistics issue on the thingy here. Go! Launch my fusion reactor. Glorious. Magnificent and beautiful stuffs. Okay, the fusion reactor has been launched, so all that's left is the FTL drive. And with that, we are going to save as 48 pre-shenans. Pre-shenans. Then we're going to go to settings. We're going to go to mod settings. We have to actually leave the game. We're going to quit the game. We're going to go to settings, mod settings, startup settings, Bob's modules. Bob's Modules mod. We are going to add transmit productivity and hit confirm. The game will reload. We may actually finish this before the end of the stream, just so we're aware of that. And I think I'll end the stream at that point, okay? At least end this stream. And probably will start the new thing tomorrow. I'll still be streaming Dyson Sphere Program in the afternoon, so please look forward to that going forward. That will be at the 2 p.m. Eastern time. 2? Yes, 2 p.m. Eastern. We're just wrapping this up as quickly as I can because I am frankly finished. Settings have changed. Yes, please load. Settings have in fact changed on this day 48. 48 streams of this. My goodness. So we can now transmit productivity, which means that we can add more bacon. We can add productivity bacon into the mix now. Boop, boop. Instead of you, it'll be you! Instead of you, it'll be you! Boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Do, 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 do. Do, do. Do, 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 do. Just as much as I can fit, okay? That is the plan. As much as I can fit of all of the productivity here. That's what we're going for. I think that is about... Oh, no, more there. And that will do it. So how much productivity do we have now on these? We have 5,680% on that one, 3,280% on that one, and 4,240% on that one. I'll leave it to you to do the math as to how much actually. Actually, this one is now 3760, and this one is 5680. Why is this 3760? Add more. More! M-O-A-R, more. More! More! Always need more! So while you claim to process 38.4, yes, you are processing 38.4, but you're making a heck of a lot of science. So what are you missing now? Purple! Gib! My purple. Let the purple flow. The purple lurple needs to flow. Production science. So let's see, 15% now. 15%. As we go along. Remember, this is all just to help speed up the process. We're just literally waiting around for science to happen. That's the current state of the game, and I really don't like just sitting and waiting around. It's not fun for me to experience that, and it's not fun for others to watch that, I think. Just trying to run around with like a chicken with their head cut off. Just doing random things because there's really nothing else better to do. Where we are done with our progression. The only things that we could do would be completely optional stuff like setting up thorium and stuff, and I really just don't feel like going down the ferrous and cupric processing chains to get to thorium and do all of that shenaniganry. The big thing that we did this time was figure out all of the Angel's bioprocessing stuff to get into modules. All of this stuff involving the biters and the crystal shards and, you know, fish, all these wonderful fish, and all of the plants and such, and the puffers, the majestic mating calls of the puffers in their puffer refugiums, and all this wonderful, beautiful stuff in here for all of this wonderful, beautiful processing. Oh, it was insane. How many streams did it take to get all the way up to the level 8 modules? At least 6? At least 6, 7-ish? I don't even remember. It was a lot. It took a long time. It took a long time to set up the level 8 modules, but you can see just how strong they are and why they take such a long time to get into. So now, basically, it's just a matter of how quickly we can process all of this stuff, even at the, like, 4,000+% productivity bonus. We are at 60% of the way to obtaining the ability to make the FTL drive. We also have to actually make and launch the FTL drive. All we're doing now is just waiting on this tech to happen. So in the meanwhile, let's do our base tour. Everyone needs a base tour at the end of their playthrough, right? So what we have for our base, we started in here as our starting zone. This map has no water outside of the starting water, which has made things very interesting with the fish and such. Basic power, pretty much the entire time I've been using steam power on this playthrough. We've got just some initial base stuff that's been sitting around from the very beginning. Basic smelting stuff out here. All wonderful, beautiful things, and a bit of a main bus. Our main bus is still here, terminated once we got access to our logistics bots, as everyone should do ever. Never, ever, 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 if you're not playing vanilla, would you keep a main bus through rockets. In vanilla, the logistic bots come at utility science, so you're basically already at rockets by the time you actually get the ability to use the logistic bots. So yes, in vanilla, it's fine to use your main bus setup all the way through the end, but if you are playing modded and you do get robots earlier than utility science or before the end of the game, you will have this transition where you will terminate your main bus and go straight into Logibot production. Basically, every single time you're going to do that. Very few people would main bus the entire thing. I say this as a person who who did a main bus in Pyanodon's mods pre-PyAlien Life through chemical science, as in all the way through circuit to production in Pyanodon's mods. That was fun. Oh, hey, we got our tech. In the meanwhile, let's see. You go ahead and give me all... Oh, God, that's stuff. Hi. Hi, stuff. Have a bigger thingy while you go ahead and do all of that for me. So the rest of this base, we've got our main bus with our and our mall here with all of our stuff coming in and our train stations. As we go along, we've got a resin and fiberglass build right in here with our what are you? Depot ML boards. These are the logic boards and such for circuits. Over here, we've got the actual circuits, green and blue circuits with a whole bunch of brains, electric engine units up there, plastic into batteries, right here, level 1s. We've got our iron through crushed ferrous processing for the iron. In here as our primary iron. We've got our silver zinc battery line in here, all going into silver zinc batteries. We've got our low density structure set up here. We've got the rocket fuel as we've seen today over there. Up here, we've got uranium processing into RTGs. So those are glorious RTGs being provided for us. We've got thermal water tapped over here, speaking of which, all the way out in the middle of nowhere. We finally found one gas well patch in the entire map. One gas well patch right here. So we have all of our gas processing being done out in this direction over here. All of this stuff in here is all of the metal work processing. The vast majority of it is just metal work processing. We've got our tin and lead ore into ingots, into plates, solder, and bronze, and tinned coils. We've got stone stuff coming in as well over here. Monosilicon, silicon ore, silicon ingots, zinc ingots, aluminium going on. Zinc ore happening. All of the processing of making ore, making plates, making ore, making ingots, making plates and alloys and such. That's all this big line right in here, right below like where my rocket fuel is, etc. Of course, this is all the module stuff. Over here, we've got our chunks processing and our crystals and tungsten stuff right out there. We've got wood here, some circuit stuff here, the basic circuit boards and the basic electronic boards right over here with our givolite mining happening. We've got our stereotyte and bobmonium mining right over here. Crushing of sapphirite and givolite and the other 4 right up here. We've got mineral catalysts right in here. Processing slag into mineral catalysts. Over here we have enriched fuel production for our trains. Very, very heavily moduled to be very quick. Coke to, or carbon to coke, coke to carbon, excuse me, in here. Didn't really need too much of that over the course of things. Oil processing right up here for all the wonderful oil products. Over here we've got sodium hydroxide in the extreme. We've got our circuit boards, or whatever the heck these are called, being done over here. And in here, we've got our level 1 and level 2 brains for construction and Logibots. That is my alarm to say that it's halfway through the stream, but we're basically done at this point. So we've got those circuits being done here. And over here, we've got coke production and sulfur with sulfuric acid. I did expand the sulfur off screen to make sure that I have a very, very good supply of sulfur for science, chemical science, and this is just a voiding line of the excess coke. We're getting our rubite ore up there. We're getting our crystal catalysts in here through this geode processing into crystal catalysts. Here is all of the slag ever. Didn't actually have to go back to scale this at all over the course of things. Crucinium mining. Coal, primary source of coal with our primary power supply. All of this is our wonderful steam engine power supply. That's the sapphirite, and over here, I think this is the last of it. We've got our iron plates out of ingots, our steel plates production. We're doing a lot of this sheet coil uncoiling with productivity across the base. We've got this iron is specifically for steel. This normal T3 iron ingot production is very specifically for steel. And let's see, down here we've got copper with copper wire coils out of the coolant base processing. Here's our T3 copper and our copper ingots and iron ore and steel ingots, and plastic is right here. We only did the level 1 plastic. We didn't even bother going all the way to level 3 plastic or level 3 resin over the course of this playthrough. It just was not required. And with that, I have apparently made several FTL drives. We only need to launch one of them. Let's just start taking, I don't know, couple of inventory upgrades, get the bots to be fast as well. Do. Oh, that's fast. Hi. Go. Bots, be free, be fast, be super fast. Watch as my bots become warp speed fast. They shall warp across the base at insane speeds, although we are on times whatever 2.5-ish right now. Alright. This is the end. This is the end. FTL drive. Our final rocket to finish up the game. Interstellar spaceship has launched. Congratulations! After multiple months and multiple launches, you have finally completed your final goal, building the rocket that will get you off this rock, because clearly no one else was coming to rescue you. You didn't crash your ship in the first place, right? That was Bob, your trusty construction robot. He was the one flying the ship. Him and his trusty AI that you programmed. It was his fault. Yeah, he didn't make it through the first crash, so now it's up to you. You're paying your... Yeah, how to fly a large tin can, right? Good luck. Go do stuff. Launch another rocket or end the game. We'll save this as 48 end. Does this give me the finish screen? Yes, it does. Good! The game is finished in the simulation time of 159 hours of simulation time, we have killed 22,102 trees. We have killed 4 medium electric power poles, 2 small electric poles, myself, a crystal rock, and a big rock. So I died twice in here. Glorious. Magnificent. If you select the other option, it'll just reset all the progress and you can do it again forever on the launching of the things. And you can just automate the launching of the parts and all of that. But we have reached the end of this playthrough, as well as the end of my stream for the morning stream today. I will be back later on at 2 with Dyson Sphere program, but for now, thank you all for watching this Space Angels series. It was good overall. I definitely hope that this has showcased a lot more of what I have learned about the game since the last time I played the Space Angels type of a setup, the Angels Bob's Space Extensions setup, all the way back in 2018, 2017. I forget actually. 19, 19, 19. Yes, 19, 2019. Uh, which, yeah, it's been good. It's been good overall, I think. When I first started streaming consistently, I did this type of playthrough, and now I am happy to have come back to it to do it again. Still issue on the amount of time it actually takes to complete the last text. 2 million is just way too much science on those FTL texts. But otherwise, the game has changed a lot since then. The overall balance of ABX has changed since then. Lots of things have been added to Angels since then in particular, and yeah, it was nice to go through and learn all the new stuff that's been added into the mods, as well as it's been nice seeing all of the new additions to the game that have happened over the course of this playthrough with the 1.1 experimental builds giving us loads of new features about the thing. I am going to do a attempt. Well, I will. I'll do it until I get it. I'll be doing the There Is No Spoon achievement on stream going forward in the Factorio streaming time slots, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, Sundays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Sundays, going forward. Of course, There Is No Spoon is beat the game within 8 hours, and considering a stream is 3 hours, I should finish those. I should finish that, ideally, within under 3 streams. And after we do that, I will transition to a Mega Base build with just quality of life mods. Vanilla with quality of life stuff like Hell mod, just to show and plan out the final builds and all that, and no biters, of course. So I hope you all look forward to that. I am going to once again thank you all for watching. This has been Otaku Showboat. If you have enjoyed this series, please be sure to do all of the social and engagement stuff below the video. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Hit the notification bell, become an Erudite Otaku member of the channel, as well as support me on Patreon at patreon.com/otakushowboat if you are so inclined and able, and I will, of course, see you all on the next one. Thank you for the congratulations. I shall be back later today. I hope to see you all then.